right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my hair looks funny, and I'm gonna have a drink, and we're gonna ask the question: can a person be happy and sad at the same time? These are like a month outdated. I really don't drink much. This is Australian ginger beer. If I remember correctly, it is quite potent. But can you be happy and sad at the same time? Yeah, I think you can. I mean, it's possible to have conflicting emotions. For many people, the happiest time of their life is high school. Then, when high school's over, you're happy, you graduated. But you're sad because you can't see your friends anymore, or you have to go and get a job, or, things like that. I mean, look, bills suck. You know, when my mother passed away, I was happy that she was no longer in pain. I was sad that I could no longer be with her, but, this is one of those great problems in life. When people die in a very unpleasant manner, she died of cancer, and she fought for 10 years, my entire lifetime that I knew her. I mean, my mother was one hell of a fighter. I think she fought because she wanted to be with her children, and I don't think we were very grateful for that. But yeah, I'm happy she's not in pain. I'm sad that she's not here. You know, another situation where this happened, during the pandemic, I lost my job. And I was like, on the one hand, I really liked that job. And on the other hand, I was going to actually make more money because of the unemployment. I was happy and sad. I mean, I wish I could go back to that job. Company doesn't want me back. I got injured on duty. And they wound up having to pay a lot of money, so they don't want me back. They're upset about that. That's life, though, isn't it? It's not pleasant. In life, there are a lot of moments that you look back on, and you're happy, and then there are a lot of moments that you look back on and you're sad. And is it possible to feel both emotions at once? I think so. I mean, one of the things that happened to me recently is that, I think I mentioned this before. I watched a video where this bodybuilder, dude's in his 50s, he's not a young man, and he's going to undergo an operation that's going to end his senior career as an athlete. Okay, he can no longer compete at all because the operation is like, that's it. You can't exercise the way you used to, so you can't train the way you used to. So there's no more competing. That's it. And then his dog had passed away. This gentleman was a homosexual, or is a homosexual, and he never adopted, but he got a dog. So he's married to another man, and there's like, this dog was their world because they never had children. So the dog passed away, and then, the guy's father, because he's in his 50s, his father also passed away. So it's just like wham, 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 He said all this on a video on YouTube. Like, I don't know the guy personally. And one of the thoughts I had to ponder here was, there are 60,000 people in Los Angeles County who are homeless. And any one of them would want to switch places with me and have a place to live, even if it's, for a short period of time. Okay? And it's like, I wouldn't want this guy's husband because I'm not gay, but if I could have his financial stability, I think he's like maybe 10, 12 years older than me, not a huge amount older than me. But, it's like if I could trade my knowledge and education for his knowledge and education, I'd be a pretty happy guy, This is a man who was an engineer, and he apparently did very well in life, and me, I've always struggled, that's one of those things. It's always felt like, somebody's had it out for me. And some people have said that I have a persecution complex, but, it's like, really? In psychology, the abusers find the abused. So it's like, yes, there were occasions under which I felt I was being persecuted for no reason. But there are also occasions where I was really being persecuted. So it's one of those things, they say, hey, 40's the new 20. No, it's not. Okay, 20 is still the 20. 40 is not the new 20. People aren't living longer. When my grandmother died at 99, if you even told me that, well, you're going to live to 120, okay, so I'm going to get 19 more years, but, by 25, I think my grandmother was in a permanent housing. She had a decent career. I mean, on the one hand, yes, we are healthier later in our years because of a greater understanding of medicine and nutrition. It used to be you were 35, you were over the hill, you were an old person, and, you really couldn't expect to do anything if you hadn't already done it. There's always been people who late in life got something great accomplished, but we used to live in a society where, at my age, you were an old man, and senility was already pushing in. We're not there anymore. Yes, we live in a society where somebody my age could still, theoretically at least, go to college and have an entirely new career. It's not beyond possibility, but I mean, I think Morgan Freeman was older than me when his career as an actor took off, and look at him. Okay, but then I really don't see, like YouTube coming out for me. So, yeah, can I be happy and sad at the same time? Well, I look at my YouTube numbers. Are they better than they were? Yes, okay, I'm happy. Are they supporting me? Does this mean I don't have to have a regular job anymore? No. So then I'm not happy. That's life. In fact, if you look at things on a grander scale, it's like my old man, when I finally got my driver's license, it was a struggle for me because I was sick and he refused to take me to the doctor. Like, the doctor ordered a blood test and he's just like, nope, not taking you. And, when I finally got my driver's license, he was like, well, now I've got to pay for your car insurance. And it's like, you wanted me to do this, or you wouldn't have taken me for the test. So, can we be happy and sad at the same time? Most definitely. I think that's a given. Life is full of happiness and pain. And in a way, feeling one lets you feel the other in a stronger level. It's like how salted caramel brings out the sweetness with its savory appeal. I don't want to live in a world where there's only joy. Because if you lived in a world where there was only joy, you'd have no context. We human beings require adversity to shine. Anyway, that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard. Hey, Astro, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Yeah, Nance, I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere. Now that was a corny joke, but you know what isn't a joke? A clean environment. And this channel will buy one of these bracelets I'm holding from 4Ocean for every 1,000 subscribers it gets. So you should comment, like, and subscribe. Support us so we can support a better world.